Today is October 31st, and this is lesson 9 in songwriting for the series that I've been working on. And the last lesson that I put online, I brought up the idea of timing and how you want to keep typically a song that's marketable to approximately anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes, typically. If you're thinking of radio playtime. And sort of just standard pop song or contemporary song format is approximately that length. So what I wanted to do is, I said the last time, of course, it was a little bit longer. It ran for about 5 minutes. It actually did not run for 5 minutes because if you notice the clock, it switched over from 1 minute over to the next minute very fast. So it was closer to approximately 4.5 minutes, or just a little bit over 4 minutes, which really is not bad, considering I was still working on the melody and the harmony and all of that. So that is not that far out of range for the target zone of what someone might look for. And if they really like having a song at a little bit over 4 minutes, then I would say keep it at that. You don't have to. It's a good idea maybe to change things just a little bit, but there are songs that are played on the radio that are longer than 4 minutes. Not a lot of them, but there are. So what I want to do right now is give an example, though, of what will change to the feel of a song if you make it faster, or if you slow it down, and the different effects, and then what things you want to consider when you are trying to get to this target. So I'm going to use this clock again for need a fun place to put this up where you can see it. Now maybe, let's see, I might be able to, well, let's see if the shadowing is still, I think you can see it better with the lighting this way. So 7:25, or 7:52, right now. So right now it's saying 7:52. And I'll wait till it changes over to 3 minutes to 7:53, and then I'm going to start singing a melody and the song, although the melody is going to be a little bit different. It's just to give you an example of how shortening things up will change things. All you seem to tell me is you're thinking of making use of a little place where you can be safer, thinking, how will that bring relief to your present situation? Run, I wouldn't spend much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky, strangers in the fields keeping them round. Find out the direction as you go. I believe you will find a home. La da 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 da. thinking. I've been thinking you think too much. That means I think too much. Why can't we crush that hesitation thinking? How will that bring relief to your present situation? Run. I wouldn't spend much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky. Strangers in the fields repeat what you sow. Run and find out the direction as you go. I believe you will find it. Don't worry, they'll say you've gone AWOL. I'm not quite sure that we're not all AWOL. And this time, it's time to run. Don't spend too much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky. Strangers in the fields keeping them run. And the direction will come to you as you go. I believe you will find a home. And this time, it's time. This time, it's time to run. Okay, so basically, a few minutes elapsed on that. It went from, that was approximately from 7:52 to 7:57. So that was definitely shorter. Or 7:53, I think I said 7:52. It was from 7:53 to 7:57. So that's 4 minutes, which is a little bit shorter than 4 and a little over 4. But you see that just picking it up even that much doesn't sort of lend as much towards the sadness aspect of it. So someone would have to possibly think about working more on the interpretation and how the lyrics are sung. And let's try it at a faster pace and see what happens. I am going to wait until, I think I just flipped over to 58, but I'm going to wait till 59. Because that will just make it easier to demonstrate. And I'm changing the melody around a little bit, just kind of adding in a few things. Here we go. All you seem to tell me is you're thinking of making yourself a little place where you can be safe. Thinking, how will that bring relief to your present situation. Run. I wouldn't spend much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky. Strangers in the fields keeping them run. And find out the direction as you go. I believe you will find out. Thinking, I've been thinking you think too much, and that means I think too much. Why can't we crush the hesitation? Thinking, how will that bring relief to your present situation? Run. I wouldn't spend much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky. Strangers in the fields keeping them run. And find out the direction as you go. I believe you will find a home. Don't worry, they'll say you've gone AWOL. I'm not quite sure that we're not all AWOL. And this time, it's time to run. And don't spend much time thinking. Pennies fall from the sky as strangers in the fields are keeping them run. And find out the direction as you go. I believe you will find a home. I believe you will find a home. Okay, so that was at a faster clip, and it was much closer to from the time that I first started to the time of the minutes ticking over, much closer to 3 minutes. So it gives you an idea then of, okay, how many times am I going to sing this chorus? How long do I want to extend the verses? Where does the bridge come in? How much room does that have? And how much time am I allotting for instrumentals alone? So all of those things taken into consideration can change the mood and temperament of the song, and that's when you sometimes just start inflecting more emotion into it if you need to. So that's an example, and going to decide on a few more things and refine it a little bit for lesson 10. But it's October 31st, and of course I could do a really fast rundown, but I'm already at 14 minutes on this lesson.